In today's video, I'm gonna treat you to 5 best landing spots on Olympus in Apex Legends Season 12. That is right, these spots are based on my opinion. Some spots might be better than others, but honestly, all the spots I'm gonna show you guys here today are absolutely amazing and I can highly recommend, so let's jump right into it. The first place I'm going to recommend to you guys on Olympus is actually going to be Estates. Now, Estates is considered a hot drop, so I would not recommend there if you're a new player. I would go there if you're going to play for a nice fight. Now, the reason why you go there is because of multiple reasons. The first reason is that there's actually some really good loot there. Now, the problem with that is that it's very cramped-packed and also tight, so meaning that if you do not get a gun, you're most likely going to lose your fight. However, if you land there multiple times and get a feel for the terrain, you can most likely win your fight with just your fist, steal the gun, fight the next guy, and then, rinse and repeat the cycle. It's pretty good. Now, I would only recommend going there if you want to get your war match in, or you're going there in ranked match to actually get some cutoff on your RP. That way you get some easy third parties and get nice loot. And then you want to make sure you have a way to scapegoat, because usually if you stay there too long and you smoke everyone, there's most likely going to be a team rotating in from labs or somewhere, so you just got to keep an eye on that. But honestly, Estate's amazing. I absolutely love going there in ranked, and I can highly recommend it to anyone who is actually playing for a fight. Next place I'm going to recommend you guys go on Olympus is actually Grow Towers. Grow Towers has 3 different towers around it, and these towers can be used for multiple reasons to get really good loot and then push teams. Now, how you're going to do this usually if you play with trios is that you're going to have your team break off. Each person gets their own tower. That's only if there is no teams going there with you. If there is a team going there with you and they take a tower, you guys usually want to stack up on one of the towers and then just plan to push that team once you actually get good gear, because when you actually push them, you got better gear, you're much more confident about it, you're more likely to win and then take their loot and then clear the whole area, and then you'll have a lot of loot left over. Then you make bats and stuff like that, because usually it's a 1 out of 2 chance there'll be a replicator there. Then you replicate some bats, get some more ammo, get some gear, maybe craft a flatline if you're thinking about it, and then you can play from there, because that place is really good. I would highly recommend to anyone who is a new player or maybe a pro player, if you just want to go through a quiet chill drop then build up the momentum throughout the game, I can highly recommend, because that happens a lot. The next place I'm going to recommend you guys go on Olympus is actually Docks. Docks actually has a guaranteed chest on it where it gets purple and gold gear, which is absolutely amazing if you're just going to go there and get some loot for your team and then push on in. I wouldn't recommend this place for trios, but for duos I would actually recommend, because it's just got a ton of loot there. And the thing with this is that place is not considered hot drop. You might see 1 or 2 teams go there, but usually those are the teams that are not that confident about taking a fight. They kind of just want to play slow out of the gate, or maybe it might just be a solo player, so you could take advantage of that. But in ranked, I would highly recommend, just because of the fact that if you actually do get the gear there and then pop off and then take everyone out, you're gonna get some good RP out of it. So this spot is just like very good, just universally speaking, for anyone who just wants to kind of have a slow but then fast fight right out of the gate. So I could highly recommend. I don't know why you wouldn't go there. I absolutely love going there. The guaranteed loot is amazing. The next place I'm going to recommend to you guys is actually Orbital Station. Orbital Station is a bit off the map and on Olympus, but honestly it's such a great spot to go to early on, just because it's kind of quiet and slow. So if you're a new player, I would highly recommend you go check it out there, because most times around only one team will usually go there because how far away it is. But if you go there and get the loot and then smoke some kids there, it'll be a nice warm-up game. It'll be a good actual good loot out of it, and you can actually just chill. And then you can rotate into Grow Towers next, or you can rotate into the actual plaza area left side of Grow Towers, which usually there's a bunch of people fighting there, so you might be able to possibly get a third party off that, which is pretty sick in all fairness. And there's usually sometimes a replicator there or an antenna, so that way you can hold for next zone 2 to see where you want to go off that decision. The next place I'm gonna recommend you guys go is actually Gardens. So Gardens right above Grow Towers, and usually you can go there to get some really good loot and get a feel for the terrain. I would highly recommend you try landing there as much as often, because sometimes zone does end there, and it's kind of weird to fight in if you haven't been there before. So this will give you the opportunity to get used to it, also get access to some really good loot, or get a fight right out of the gate. Now usually this is sometimes a hot top, sometimes not, depending how the lane drop goes. Most times around you'll only see usually 1 or 2 squads go there, so if you are going there as a team, you want to land on top of each other and smoke the kids there, rotate out, and then you can go on to Grow Towers, the plaza, or really anywhere there. Now you gotta be careful when you do rotate out for third parties, because you can actually take out a whole squad if you see that in action. Like you're gonna see here, there was a res going off. I saw that, took advantage of that, squad wiped the whole team, and they started fighting another group. And of course I squad wiped almost that team, but I forgot that you gotta be careful, because if you watch out in front of you or to the left of actual plaza down into, what is it called, Orbital, to in between, what is it, construction or something like that, I'll look it up later. I got flanked, and then of course I got smoked by the other team behind me, so I almost had 2 different squad wipes. Then again, I was just going for actually content, so yeah, I'm not too worried about that. And those are the 5 best spots to land on Olympus in Apex Legends Season 12. Let me know what you guys think of my spots down below in the comments. And if you have a better spot in mind, let me know. I'd be really interested to hear from you guys. If you did find this video interesting or even helpful, make sure to smash the like button, get subscribed so you not miss out on any of our awesome Apex Legends content. And of course, don't forget to check us on Twitch. We just stream there, of course, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Link down below to our Twitch channel. Until then, I'll see you guys for our Apex video. G-Man, out.